Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, we'll be discussing my thoughts on episode 2 of the anime series Nanbaka. Holy hell, is Hajime trying to cover his ever-loving ass all through this episode and just making himself look like the best of the best of the best of the guards. We see that he's got sort of rivalries with all the other guards in the prison. Each one of them has like a tower of their own. Of course, his is 13 for our main characters. And he's been called by the warden, who is, for all intents and purposes, this very voluptuous, gorgeous-looking lady with blue hair, voiced by a female voice actress, I might add. But the thing is, with this show, I mean, we've seen several characters thus far who look, for all intents and purposes, female, but we're told they're dudes. And one of the rival sort of chief guards, in fact, is somebody who conforms to this outlook, even down to wearing lipstick and perfume, getting in Hajime's... getting in his way, annoying him and everything like that. And so you never know. I mean, Hajime's own little brother looks like it should be his little sister and all this kind of stuff. You never know what you're going to get with this series, much like Forrest Gump with the box of chocolates. And it's hilarious to me because, of course, he's scared out of his ever-loving mind that the warden knows that all of these main characters have been escaping. They're professional escape artists. They've broken out of every prison they've been in. And she's really consumed with this idea of why haven't they tried? Why haven't they done anything? And it's down to Hajime's just covering his bases, covering his tracks, keeping it all on the down low every time they escape. And I mean, you got a cat like Jugo, who every time you turn around, he's out of his damn cell. It's like it's coming and going like the breeze for this cat. It's hilarious. He's sneaking into the night room, for the guards where they end up sleeping overnight. He's trying to get some sleep because his own cellmates are keeping him up all night long, whether it's laughing, talking, snoring, whatever, whatever the case may be. And we see just how crazy skilled he is when they bring in these little puzzles like a Rubik's Cube, a chain link puzzle and everything, and he's figuring them out in seconds flat. And this is sheer boredom for him to just be, sitting idle. And as they say, idle hands are the devil's playthings. Jugo wants to get out of cells, get out of anything he can, every single opportunity he gets to Hajime's just last nerve. And it really amps up the nerves when he is brought forth in front of the warden, and he's got to explain to her, nothing's been happening. Everything's all good, all along the watchtower. I got everything under control. You don't have to worry. And he's getting really kind of smart toward the end of that first meeting with the warden, to the point where this monkey dude, right-hand man of hers is getting all up in Hajime's face. You don't talk to the warden like that. And giving him hell. And when he finally leaves, we see the warden is so head over heels smitten with Hajime. It's like a little puppy love schoolgirl thing where her heart is pounding and she's like, oh my god, he said my last name, and hopefully the next time we meet he'll say my first name. It's completely insane. And I really just, the whole look of this show, the whole motif, the sparkles in every scene, it's insane. You got the one cat complimenting the cook, and the cook comes after his stew gets such, high praise. He comes out with a giant, like, strawberry shortcake, wedding cake looking thing as a gift for him. This whole prison framework. I mean, I use the term prison with air quotes because it's like, what the hell is this place? It's so comfortable. And by the end of the episode, Hajime has to use that as his sort of thesis as to why, none of these characters have actually tried to break out of this particular prison for all intents and purposes. But really, there is a grain of truth in everything he says. The one cat has the weird medical thing where all the medicines have the opposite effect, and he hated needles, and that's why he broke out of that prison, And you got the monkey boy like, oh, it's this, that, and the other thing, coming up with all these imaginative reasons. Like, he's watched too many movies, and he's trying to apply them to real life with all the stories he's coming up. Oh, the gang violence for the one guy. Oh, the one guy had a woman that, needed medical attention, and he had to break out of prison to get her money for surgery, all this kind of stuff. It's like, nah, he just had a date. That's why he broke out. Oh, this guy didn't like the food. He loves the food here. That's why he's not breaking out from our place. And then Jugo, it's all down to, it's a hobby for him. It's just something he does to pass the time, to have fun. And, like, this is insane. It's like every revelation seems to knock the warden for a loop, knocks her out of her chair. she's picking herself up from behind her desk at one point. And even the monkey dude, like, he's coming up with all these exacerbating reasons that he thinks, he assumes must be in play, and none of them, he keeps getting shot down. None of them are true. And it's just insane. It's absolutely insane, this show. I gotta be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna continue to cover this in episodic coverage, but I just had to talk about this second episode because I was absolutely flabbergasted with hilarity over the revelation that the warden is smitten with Hajime. Like, I couldn't have seen that coming for miles, and it just made me laugh out loud every time she's getting all hot and bothered, and you got the monkey boy being like, oh, she's so pissed at Hajime, and all this stuff. Nobody knows what the hell is going on in this prison. Again, with the air quotes in play. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought of episode 2 of Nanbaka, if you've seen it as well, if you were completely rocked by that whole concept of the warden being head over heels smitten for Chief Hajime. And do you think there's going to be some reciprocative feelings on his part? Do you think he's jamming on that lady, or is he just trying to keep everything on the down low to impress his boss? Let me know what you think of this episode overall if you've seen it. Otherwise, we will see as far as whether or not I'll still be covering the series in episodic coverage after episode 3. It all depends on if I still feel up to it, but had to come on and talk about the love affair that's going on with the warden and Hajime, which is all kinds of question marks and all kinds of crazy and kooky. And so yeah, otherwise that'll be pretty much it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.